Hey guys, this is Al, and today I'm going over your marketing system and how you should set up your marketing system and the things that you need to think about when implementing your marketing system for whatever system you buy online. I'm going to be talking about some of the common mistakes that people make when they purchase a marketing system or program or some money making opportunity. And then I'm going to talk about ways that you can effectively market so that you are successful in your marketing. All right, there are three elements that I'm going to be covering. We're covering marketing, we're covering the sales system, and we're also covering the training and proof. All right. Now, let me talk briefly about marketing. One of the most important things that you can do for your business development is to work on your marketing system. That is critical. You want to have it ongoing and you want to be consistent about it. You want to establish a relationship, and especially if you're doing social media marketing is all about being social. It's not necessarily about telling people, hey, here's this product, come over to my site, buy it now. It, um, it's more so you are telling people, hey, this is what I'm doing. These are my steps. This is why I did what I did. This is what my motivation is. If this interests you, then come on over to the site so that you can get some more information. I'll be there to help you or guide you. Call me if you need any assistance. That is what social media marketing is all about. It's about being social. Now, with that said, we have a couple of resources that we have. We have YouTube, which of course allows you to upload video. And I find that that is probably one of the best ways to communicate your message. And the videos leverage your time because it lasts forever. Then what happens is you want to use Facebook. You can contact your friends on Facebook, let them know what you're doing, let them know about your progress, let them know about the steps, and then we'll talk about showing them your proof. Okay, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Then of course you have Craigslist, you add posts, Twitter, and other media outlets that you can use. All right. Now we'll get back to this real proof in a little bit, but let's talk about step two. All right. Now let's say you bought a system, and your sales system needs to have, of course, your lead capture page that is communicating the basic ideas about what is it that you're offering. And it should have them go through the sales funnel where payments can be accepted. Of course, there should be some auto response information collected so that they have the email so they can receive additional information if they don't decide to buy at that point or sign up for your program at that point. And then you need to have promo tools for those people who do sign up and make it easy for them to market and promote. So if you buy a sales system, you want to make sure it has these things in it. Additionally, you want to make sure that it has training, or if you're going to provide the training, you need to make sure that that's something that you're going to do on an ongoing basis and be consistent about that. And then the next thing, you need to have what we call proof. Now, what I mean by proof is I'm not just talking about showing somebody that somebody else made money. You need to show the people that you invited over to your site real proof. And that means that you made money or that you got some benefit from the system. Okay? So that's what we're talking about when we talk about real proof. And that's what people are looking for. Now, when you use real proof, that is the most powerful form of marketing, real proof, because that's like your personal testimony, your actual, the actual evidence that shows that this thing actually works because you provided that real proof. Now, when you provide that real proof, people say in your social media networks like Facebook and others that Google Plus or whatever, they say, wow, I know this person. They're giving me real proof. I'm going to check out their system, and then I'm going to go through the process. I also have their number. If I can call them and ask them any questions, they'll help me along. And that is the most important thing. It's not about putting out ads just once on these things or a couple times and then leaving people. What happens is you have to remember, like, social media is like being invited to a party. Okay? Now, if you have a friend that invites you to a party across town, and let's say that you show up at the party, but your friend's not there. This is your first time at this place. You don't see your friend. You're wondering, like, what's going on? Why would you invite me to a party that you don't attend? Now, that's the same thing. That's the same way it is with social media. You want to walk people through the process. You want to be at the party. You want to be there to greet them. You want to walk them through the process. So what happens here is with like the programs that I'm involved with, when people call me and they're having problems, I will walk them through setting up their stuff. I will stay with them on the phone. We don't really care. I mean, it could be 11 o'clock at night, and we're walking through and talking about how to get their system up, and we are, taking them through what they need to do, especially if they're newbies. Okay, so the point that I'm making here is that we have that relationship, and that's why people stay in a program. That's why people perform in a program, because you're there, you're caring, you're giving them information, and you're helping them to succeed. All right, so keep that in mind. Number one, be consistent about your marketing and have your marketing system in place, and you can use these and others. You want to have an automated system that has these components: the payments, the auto response, and the promo tools. And then you want to have training and proof, real proof. And you want to make sure that real proof is up front so people can see that it actually is working. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions with your online marketing, visit us at the link below, and we'll be glad to help you. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.